full-length original stage play, The Lie, was written when she was in her mid-30s, amidst the turmoil of the breakdown of her first marriage. The script, never published or performed, would remain undiscovered amongst her personal papers until 2014. In it, we effectively hear for the first time the voice of Mary Westmacott, the pen name under which Christie would later write a series of 6 semi-autobiographical novels, which her daughter Rosalind described as being about love in some of its most powerful and destructive forms. The Lie resonates with ideas and phraseology which she would later use in these and other works. As well as evoking the matriarchal household in which Christie was raised and her complex emotional response to events in her life at the time it was written, The Lie is a radical piece of playwriting, ahead of its time in its frank exploration of the role of women in marriage, in the home, and in society. It's also notable for portraying a central relationship which most people in the 1920s would have regarded as incestuous. The action of the play takes place over the course of only one evening, and the fact that it is set, we are told, in a typical suburban drawing room and not some distant imagined country house only serves to heighten its impact. This could happen to any of us, Christie seems to be saying.
Can you see your knitting in this light, Mother? It's getting rather dark.
Oh, yes, dear, I can see. Of all hours, I love this quiet twilight hour best. It seems to me, Hannah, typical of our lives, yours and mine. Quiet and peaceful, out of the track of storm and tumult.
I wonder. I think I miss the young people. You and I are very happy together, Mother dear, but we do need the young life around us.
Well, they'll all be home this evening.
Yes, John and Nan, and my little Nell.
Wasn't Nan coming home yesterday?
She wired to say she was spending another day with the Roystons.
Who are these Roystons?
That's just what John was asking the other day. He's very particular about his wife's friends.
Quite right. He's a good man and a good husband to Nan.
Yes.
Hannah, you don't regret...
Oh, no, Mother. I'm not ungrateful. Don't think that. I never forget that we owe everything to John. The clothes we wear, the bread we eat, the roof that shelters us.
I know you're proud, Hannah, but believe me, it's all for the best. All for the best.
No, I'm not proud. Not now. There was a time when charity would have choked me.
My high-spirited girl.
But that's all over now, for the sake of the children.
Yes, the children.
I can never pay the debt I owe to John. When he took Nan for his wife, he took also her mother, her grandmother, and her little sister, and gave them a home.
Oh, that was 7 years ago. Little Nell has grown up to be a woman now.
Yes, little Nell is a woman now.
Hannah, won't you tell me what is troubling you?
It's nothing, Mother.
You used to come and tell me all your troubles. I suppose you think I'm too old now. I shouldn't understand. But we old folk who sit and knit so quietly see more than you think. Isn't it Nan's Sir Henry Wilding that worries you?
Mother, I never knew you had any...
Ah, yes, I know all about it. Naughty little Nan. Nothing serious, but still one never knows. And remember, Hannah, she's her father's daughter. You're strong, and Nell, young as she is strong too. But Nan's weak, easily dazzled, easily influenced.
I know, but it was only a flirtation between them, and in future she will have no opportunity of seeing him. Sir Henry Wilding is not of our class.
Oh, the greater the danger, then. He's a romantic figure from another world to her. She'll compare him with John.
She loves John. I'm convinced that John was the original motive of the flirtation. She wanted to rouse his jealousy.
She was successful.
John has positively forbidden her to see him again. That will be enough.
He's a strong man.
Yes. He takes no half measures. But sometimes a strong man becomes a hard man.
Still, if he loves her...
If he loves her?
He's not a demonstrative man, but his affection is very deep and true.
A love not expressed is no love at all to Nan. And a man like John, upright, honourable and straight as a die, lacks one thing: imagination. He draws a hard and fast rule and can't understand or make allowances for Nan's childish vanity. He would treat foolishness as a crime and would crush, not humour her perversity.
Well, it's all over now.
I suppose so.
You don't think...
No. I'm fanciful this evening.
You mustn't fret. Your little Nell will be back soon.
Nell. You say our life is calm and peaceful. It seems so. But I remember days, calm and still, that grew calmer and stiller, till the stillness was tense, and the calmness a menace. And then suddenly, without warning, the storm burst, lightning and thunder, and all the fury of tempest let loose.
I believe, Hannah, all your troubles lie behind you. This household is one of the happiest families you could find anywhere. And what could disturb that happiness?
Perhaps I'm fanciful. My troubles are over, but I live again in my children. My children. There's nothing I wouldn't do for them. Steal, borrow or beg for their sake. If only I could see them both happily married. Tell me, what do you think of John's friend, Mr. Hayward?
Oh, very much what you think. Mr. Hayward is a nice fellow and very devoted to Miss Nell.
And Nell?
Oh, Nell. Well, she's very young, of course.
Nan married at 17. I like Jim Hayward. He's honest as the day. He's moderately well off, and he'd take great care of my little girl.
Ah, well, there's no hurry.
But there is hurry.
Why? She's very happy here. John, I'm sure, would be loath to part with her. She's absolutely devoted to him.
Yes, she's devoted to him.
And he's devoted to her. I believe he's nearly as fond of her as he is of Nan. She's such a perfect companion to him. Why, look, every Saturday they play golf.
It's a pity Nan doesn't play golf.
And then in the evening she accompanies his songs.
Nan was never good at accompanying.
Why, John would be lost without Nell.
You see that too. Oh, Mother, I think that's a taxi outside.
Oh, who is it?
I think it's Nell.
In a taxi? How wonderful.
Yes, it is.
Oh, what fun.
Here we are, after you.
Thank you so much. I can't believe that just happened.
I've got the bags.
Thank you. I'm so excited about seeing Mummy. I can't wait to tell her what we've just done.
Oh, yes. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Is John home?
I don't know. I can't imagine who's here. I'm starving. It'd be so nice to eat something I haven't cooked myself.
Yes.
Oh, Mummy, I am so glad to be back.
Nell, my darling Nell.
Hello, Granny darling.
Oh, darling.
Wasn't it splendid? I met Mr. Hayward in town, and he said he wanted to see John, so we taxied all the way down. All the way.
Oh.
It was simply heavenly, wasn't it?
Rather.
But dreadfully expensive for you. It clicked and clicked. It made me feel awfully reckless.
I expect you'll do something more reckless than drive down to Putney in a taxi before you die, Miss Reeves.
Is John back, Mummy?
No, he's not come yet.
That's a pity. I particularly wanted to see him.
He's sure to be here before long. You must wait.
Yes, we can't have you whirling back in a taxi to town. You'll be broke if you go on like that. But really, thanks awfully for bringing me down. It was frightfully generous of you.
I did it to please myself, really. I can't tell you how much I enjoyed that drive down.
I never knew you were so awfully fond of driving in taxis.
Well, I'm not, exactly.
How quickly you change your mind.
You're wrong there. When I've made up my mind, I don't change.
You're in England for some time, aren't you, Mr. Hayward?
Not for as long as I'd hoped. I've heard today that I must be back in Canada in 3 weeks' time.
Oh.
Oh, Mummy, I've had the loveliest time. Catherine is just the same as she was at school, and her flat is simply ducky. A tiny doll's house sort of place, and she lives there all alone and is trying to be a journalist, but of course she's not very good at it yet, so she has to do all the work of the flat herself. Isn't it plucky of her?
Would you like to do that sort of thing now?
Oh, no, I wouldn't. I should hate not to have a home, a real home, with one's own people in it. Although, of course, I like just staying with Catherine. Just fancy, I did the cooking.
I'm sure you made a great success of it.
Well, that depends. It always turned into something, but not always what I originally meant it to be.
I see.
But last night was the great adventure. Catherine got a telegram and had to rush off, so I spent the night alone in the flat. It was quite gruesome.
My dear child, you shouldn't have done that. You should have come straight home.
Anything might have happened.
Well, if Catherine can do it, I don't see why I can't.
Oh. Well, I think it's time for me to go up and take my nap before dinner. Will you help me, Hannah?
Come along then, Mother.
Oh,
Let's
thank
get you sorted.
dear.
Are you all right?
Yes, a bit stiff from sitting for so long.
Come along. Just a little nap.
Poor Granny. It must be dreadful when one's legs won't move properly. I am so glad I'm not old.
Old age won't trouble you for a long time to come, Miss Nell.
Tell me about Canada, your part of Canada.
My part of Canada? That's rather difficult. My part of Canada is usually a part that isn't there yet.
How exciting! Do explain.
You see, it's my business to buy land, for myself and as an agent for other people. You pick a likely spot and you buy. Then they begin to build, the land goes up, and you sell it. Do you see?
But how do you know the land will go up?
Well, that's where your judgment comes in. You've got to be smart about that. I haven't made many mistakes so far.
How awfully clever you must be.
Not a bit.
Oh, but you must be. Nearly as clever as John.
Yes, good old John. He's one of the best.
Yes, isn't he splendid? And he's simply frightfully clever, and so noble and true. He's just my ideal of what a man should be, like King Arthur.
King Arthur?
Yes, King Arthur. I love talking nonsense, don't you? It must be so tiring to be always sensible. I find everything such tremendous fun.
Everything?
Well, almost everything. Do you think me horrid for saying that? I know there's a lot of unhappiness in the world, the East End, and people who haven't got enough to eat and all that, but I can't help feeling happy. I do enjoy things so much. You see, I've got simply everything I could wish for.
I'm glad.
How funnily you said that.
Because I didn't really mean it. I was wishing that you might not have got everything that you wanted.
Oh? Why? I should hate not to be happy. I must be happy. I've never dreamt that I shouldn't be.
Oh, I say, I'm a brute. For heaven's sake, don't look like that. Of course you'll always be happy.
Oh? It doesn't matter. But you set me thinking, you know. I wonder where John is. I should have thought he would have been home ages before this. I wish he'd come, don't you?
No.
But you were so anxious to see him.
I did want to see John, but I don't. Now.
Oh. I see.
No, you don't see. I can't make you see. I've been trying to make you see for the last half hour, and you won't. I love you.
Oh.
Now do you understand? And I want to take you out to Canada with me when I go.
Oh.
Will you come?
Oh, don't. Oh, please, please don't.
I want you so very much. I've loved you from the very first minute I saw you.
No, I can't. It's quite impossible.
I'd be so very good to you. I'd do simply everything you wanted.
It's no good. I'm dreadfully sorry, but I can't. Oh, Why did you go and spoil everything? We were so happy.
No, we weren't. At least, I wasn't. See here. I told you I didn't change once my mind's made up. It's made up about you. Someday you're coming out to Canada with me, so you may as well get used to the idea.
I couldn't leave home and Mummy.
I'll give you a home of your own, and your mother shall come out for as long as you like. Any more objections?
I don't love you.
Are you in love with someone else?
Oh, no.
Well then, how do you know you won't fall in love with me? You don't dislike me, do you?
No, I like you awfully. I've always thought you were simply ripping.
Why, I suppose I'm about the first man you've ever spoken to.
Yes, I think you are. Except how do you do and goodbye, that sort of thing, you know. And John, of course.
Never mind John. He's a brother-in-law, and out of the running, thank heaven.
I wish you were one, too. Then we could keep you in the family, and you wouldn't want to marry me. Oh, I am so sorry. I feel it's my fault somehow. And I can't bear to make you miserable. Oh, do forgive me.
Forgive you? For being the loveliest, most perfect thing on God's earth? Nell, if you only knew how I loved you.
Oh, don't!
Oh, I've made you unhappy.
No, it isn't you, it's... Oh, I don't know what it is.
Well, John, home again. And how did my favourite son-in-law find Sheffield?
Yes, Mother, home again. Sheffield was... Sheffield. Business. Where's Nell? I bought her a new piece of music.
She was here just now, with Mr. Hayward.
Hayward? What's he doing here?
He wanted to see you about something.
Oh? Oh, about that land business, I suppose. What time did Nan get home yesterday?
Oh, the Roystons asked her to stop on another day.
Yes, I know. She wrote me that to Sheffield. I wonder what made her change her mind.
Change her mind?
Yes. I called in at the Roystons this afternoon thinking we might come down together if she hadn't started, but they told me she'd left them yesterday.
Yesterday? Why, then something must have happened. Something...
What?
Oh...
What's the matter, Mother?
Nothing. I've not felt very well today.
Well, I'm sorry for that. Nan and Nell must look after you.
Nan wasn't coming home yesterday. She's coming home today.
Why? Who did she go to after the Roystons?
I'm not quite sure.
Not sure?
You see, she wired. Just to explain. Tell me, what is this business of yours with Mr. Hayward?
Canadian land. It's a very sound speculation. I'm advising the firm to go in for it. Oh, we'll be millionaires yet, Mother, and Nell will be run after as an heiress.
She's no claim on you. None whatever.
Nonsense. It's only natural I should provide for Nell. Nan's sister is my sister.
John, you're too good for us. When I think of all you've done...
You must never feel that you and yours are visitors here. It's your home. I was a very lonely man till you all came and made it what it is. And now I don't think there's a happier or more united family in England than we are.
Who knows what a day may bring forth?
I don't think we've anything to fear.
John, you're a good man. May God reward you.
Oh, come, I'm the debtor, not the creditor. Have you seen the evening paper?
No. Is there anything in it? Any of those unending divorce cases?
Divorce cases?
Yes, divorce cases. I've never known, John, your opinion of divorce.
It's not a very pleasing subject.
Yet in the last few years it seems to have become a very vital one. If, for instance, you found your wife had been deceiving you, would you divorce her?
Yes.
No matter what extenuating circumstances she might plead?
If I understand your meaning rightly, there could be no extenuating circumstances.
You make no allowances for temperament, for character.
The invariable plea. We've too much mawkish sentimentality in these days. We must stand or fall, we are innocent or guilty. There can be no halfway course.
You dare to judge?
I do. Only a coward refuses to judge. I would judge fairly and in all justice, but judge I would.
I believe there is such a thing as an inherently weak moral nature, a nature clinging and affectionate, that requires to be guarded by love and care, hedged round with understanding and tenderness. Else, like a silly butterfly, it flutters, unknowing and heedless, into danger. Poor weak soul! One moment of folly, it may repent in tears of blood, but you would cast it out into deepest darkness.
We are all masters of our own lives. If we wreck them, we must pay the penalty, men and women alike. I would have an equal law for both of them.
Yes, but you are a strong man, John.
You think me a hard one?
No, I think you are right. And yet, there is a higher law, a law of pity and forgiveness.
Well, we seem to be getting into deep water. The truth of it all is, Mother, that you've got a bad opinion of your own sex and I've got a good one.
Don't place us on a pedestal, John. We may fall off.
I know one who wouldn't. One woman on whose absolute truth I'd stake my life, whose light shines bright and undimmed like a star.
Who is that?
Nell.
Nell.
She's truth itself. Truth and purity. Why, if she swore to me black was white, I'd believe her.
My little girl.
Yes. There's no one like her. No one. She's just Nell.
I must go. Mother will be needing me. Ah, Mr. Hayward, there you are. John's arrived back. Now you two can talk business. Do excuse me.
Hayward, old chap, I didn't realise you were still here.
I was waiting for you. Didn't hear your voice. Have you been in long?
Yes, sometime. You'll stay to dinner, of course.
No, I'm afraid I can't. I came by to tell you I'm off to Canada sooner than I expected. So if you want to get this matter settled up...
I can't do anything without old Davison. It's his money. I'm going round to see him tonight after dinner. You couldn't possibly meet me there. Then we could get the whole thing settled.
Right. What time?
Well, say 9:30, that do?
Perfectly. There's something else I want to speak to you about. Something I want you and Mrs. Reeves to know.
Yes?
This afternoon I asked Nell to marry me.
No.
Yes.
It's impossible. Absolutely impossible.
Well, that's what she said. I didn't expect you to repeat it.
She's too young. A mere child. I can't hear of it.
What's the objection? You must have seen it coming.
Little Nell? Why, we couldn't possibly do without her. She makes all the sunshine in the house.
I guess I know that as well as you. But there's no real home for her here. She should be mistress of her own house, not a superfluous woman. Look at it from her point of view.
Nell, superfluous. She's happy here. Happy as the day is long. She won't wish to leave us, and we shan't let her go.
See here, Greg. What have you got against me?
Against you? Nothing. But she's told you herself it's impossible. That ought to be enough for anyone.
Well, it isn't enough for me. I won't worry her, but I'm damned if I'll give up hope of her.
Well, I'm damned if you shall marry her.
What is all this commotion?
Mother?
Why, Mr. Hayward, what's going on?
Mrs. Reeves, I want to marry Nell.
And I've told him it's impossible.
Why is it impossible?
There. I'd do anything in the world to make Nell happy.
I believe it. Have you spoken to her yet?
Yes. And she won't have me.
So there's an end of it.
Young girls very often change their minds. They refuse on impulse and regret it afterwards.
I say, Mrs. Reeves, you're a perfect brick.
Can't you realise what you're saying, Mother? He wants to take her to Canada.
I put her welfare first.
You're splendid. I feel an awful brute. I thought it would be the other way on. You'd be against it and John would back me up.
I believe I can safely trust her to you.
You can. I'll simply worship her and do any mortal thing for her.
You're forgetting one person in your calculations. Nell herself. Nell doesn't change her mind. She won't go to Canada.
I'm hanged if I can understand why you're so against it.
She's too young.
Nan was only 17 when she married you.
Oh, that's a different matter altogether.
Yes, of course it is. To you. It's always very different in our own case. Well, I'm sure Mrs. Gregg's a walking advertisement of the advantages of marrying early. I saw her last night, as it happens, and she still doesn't look a day more than 17.
Last night?
Yes, at the Carlton, having supper with...
She's coming home tonight, you know.
She wasn't with the Roystons, was she?
Oh, no, she...
Why, John, you know she left them yesterday.
Of course. She was with Sir Henry Wilding, I suppose?
Yes, that's the chap. Well, do you know him well?
Not very well.
Well, you're a very trusting husband, John. It's much the best plan, though, isn't it, Mrs. Reeves? Well, I must be off. Kind regards to your wife, and do try and change your mind about helping me to marry Nell. 9:30, then, at Davison's?
9:30 it is. Good night, old chap.
Good night.
John.
Yes?
John, it isn't... Don't think it... Don't believe...
Rest assured, I shall believe nothing but the truth.
Mummy?
My child.
Mummy, you know about Mr. Hayward?
Yes, dearest one, I know.
I feel so dreadful, so unhappy, as though it were all my fault, and I've hurt him. I can't bear to think of that, but I couldn't help it, could I? I feel as though I'd been playing and suddenly I'd pulled over some big thing that's fallen and is crushing me.
It is a big thing. The biggest thing in all the world, Nell.
But I don't want it. It's made it all different, me and him and everything.
Jim Hayward is a splendid fellow. Any girl might be proud to have won his love.
Well, anyway, I couldn't have gone to Canada.
Why not?
And leave you, Mummy.
I can't keep you by my side always, dearest. I can only pray that you may marry a man worthy of your trust.
But I don't love him.
You like him? And you trust him?
Yes, but I don't love him.
Love might come.
Mummy, you'd have me marry someone I don't love.
Some of the happiest marriages have begun that way. Nell, you're not a child any longer. You're a woman. You must judge and reason like a woman. You've taken your views of life from storybooks, pretty romances with love triumphant in the last chapter. But life is not like that. The ideal lover you dream of, in all probability, does not exist.
Then I won't marry anyone.
And let slip, perhaps, your chance of happiness? It's never more than a chance, and sometimes it comes disguised. We don't recognise it until it is too late.
Mummy, do you want me to marry him?
I want the best for you.
I thought you would be on my side.
On your side? Am I ever on any other? Do I live for anything or anyone but you? You and Nan?
I know, but you seem so strange.
I only want you to see clearly. Remember that in actual fact you are homeless and penniless.
Mother!
We are all living on charity. John's charity.
John would never turn us out.
That doesn't alter the fact that we're all dependent on him.
But he belongs to us.
He is not bound to support his wife's relations.
Mother, I think you're horrid. I wouldn't be dependent on anyone else. I'd go out and earn my living, but John's different. Different from any other person. Nobler and better and more splendid.
Oh.
And I know he'd think it wrong for me to marry someone I didn't love.
Nell, I'm going to tell you a story. The story of a woman who married the man she loved. It's my story, Nell.
Oh, Mother, I'd love to hear it. You hardly ever speak of Father.
I never meant to you. But I think now the time has come when it is right you should know.
Was he very splendid?
He was a bad man.
Oh.
He was a liar. He was a cheat. And worse than a cheat, he was a coward and a bully. He was a man who could make a woman's life a hell upon earth. He made my life that.
Mummy.
But I loved him. He was fascinating. His bad qualities were all beneath the surface. I promised to marry him. My family did their best to stop it. They knew him better than I did. But I was young and headstrong. I wouldn't listen. I went my own way and shut my eyes to the truth. I married him. In a year's time, 1 year, Nell, that love was dead. I loathed him.
Oh.
That wasn't a storybook. That was life. Please God, you may never know the suffering, the degradation of my married life. But for my little children, first Nan and afterwards you, I could not have borne it. Then my husband died. He left me penniless, a widow with 2 children. My mother had had money losses. She had no more than a pittance, but on that we tried to live. I worked as best I could to augment it, but I was not strong. Then, when Nan was 17, John came.
John.
And he brought us all here.
Poor Mummy.
Nell, I don't want you to share my fate. Love isn't everything. Marry a man you can respect and admire. Love will come. Well, what do you say?
I can't. Not yet.
The moment may never come again. We have our chance and we let it slip by. It doesn't come again. I believe with all my heart and soul that in every life there comes a moment, one supreme and all-powerful moment, when we hold our fate in our hands, to decide our life for good or evil. Nell, don't let your moment pass by. Mine was my wedding morning. I saw then what I had so persistently closed my eyes to. It was not too late. I could have drawn back. But I didn't. I told myself my love was strong enough to face all risks. But it was not my love that held me to my word. It was my pride. I could not bear to admit myself in the wrong. I paid for that pride.
Dearest Mummy, I see all that you have said. But something seems to say that the moment you speak of has not come to me yet. I can't marry Mr. Hayward.
You must.
I will not. Granny?
Oh, and what's all this?
Mummy wants me to marry Mr. Hayward, and I won't.
Ah, well, there's no hurry, my pet. He's a fine young fellow. But there, if he's Mr. Wrong, well, Mr. Right will come along some day.
It's no use. Nothing's any use.
John, I'm home.
I see you are. This is splendid. Why, Nell, you've been crying. What is it?
It's nothing.
Tell me at once.
It's Mr. Hayward. Mummy wants me to marry him, and I don't want to.
You shan't. This is your home, and you shall stay here.
You have been very good to us all, John, but we are living on your charity.
I can't understand you today. Nell, this is your home as much as it is Nan's, and as long as I live, it shall be your home. And no one shall persuade you into marrying against your will. You're my wife's little sister, and you belong to me, and I'm not going to let you go.
Mummy, you see, they're all for me except you.
Come to the piano, little sister. This'll cheer you up. I brought you some music, the very latest. Play it for me.
Oh, may I?
Hannah, I don't understand you either. Why are you so anxious for Nell to marry?
Can't you see? She thinks, she probably told Jim Hayward, that there is no one else.
Well?
But there is someone else.
Someone else? Who?
John.
John?
Nell is in love with John. Look at them both. She doesn't know it. If she marries Jim Hayward and goes away without finding out, there's a chance of happiness for her. But if she finds out, God help my little Nell.
Hannah!
And Nan, too.
There's Nan!
Nan!
No, don't go, Mother. We're all in here, Nan.
Hello. Well, Granny? Mother? Well, I'm rather late, aren't I? Shan't have time to change. Oh, Nell, there's a dear. Take my coat. Yes, and the scarf. Ooh, how silent you all are. Is anything the matter?
What should be the matter?
Well, you all look so glum. How are you, Granny dear?
Oh, very well, dearie. Have you had a nice time away?
Oh, very nice. The Roystons were awfully kind, gave me no end of a good time.
When you left them yesterday.
Why didn't you come back yesterday, Nan?
Oh, I stayed on another night with the Roystons.
Oh,
With the Roystons?
Yes, with the Roystons.
This is the music John bought me. Isn't it lovely?
you play it beautifully.
John was so quiet over dinner, Mummy. Is anything the matter?
He has a lot on his mind. Nell, be a darling. See if Granny's patience table is ready for her in the other room.
Oh, don't trouble, dearie. I'm not in a hurry.
I've put it out for you, Granny. The table and the cards are all ready.
Oh, well, then I'll come. Oh, thank you,
Let me
darling.
get the door.
Stay with Granny, Nell, dear. We're all coming through in a minute. No, Nan, not you. I want to talk to you.
What is it?
Shut the door.
Well, I really can't think what's the matter with you all. Especially you, Mother. You've been so strange, so queer all through dinner. Has anything happened today?
Never mind today. It is more to the point to speak of what happened yesterday.
All this fuss because I stayed on an extra day with the Roystons.
Oh? If you had stayed on with the Roystons, it would have been all right.
What do you mean?
You have lied to your husband. There is no need to lie to me. Last night, you were not with the Roystons. You were seen at the Carlton, having supper with Sir Henry Wilding. Nan, what possessed you to do such